Hi everybody. Today I've come on to share some ways of encouraging speech and language development in children aged between 3 and 4 years old. So you may have noticed that your child's speech and language development has really accelerated over the last wee while. Your child may now be using lots of different types of words. They may be combining more and more words together to form longer sentences, and they may even be linking sentences together. If your child isn't quite there yet, what we would say is to continue to join in with your child's play. It is said that children learn something new through every play experience. So it's a great way, if you're getting involved, to add value to your child's learning. If your child has started using simple phrases, we would be saying to respond to your child by adding on new words. So it's that idea that you're elaborating on what your child is saying to help them learn of ways of increasing their sentence length. So if your child was to say something like brush Dolly's hair, you might think of ways to extend this by adding descriptive words such as, you're brushing Dolly's hair gently. Dolly's hair is long. It's shiny. So like I said a wee while ago, children learn noun words or labels for things first, such as ball, dog, cat. So it's really good to model different types of words like action words and descriptive vocabulary and location words, because these aren't as easy to see. A fun way of modelling action words is through games such as Simon Says. So you might ask your child to hop or skip or run, and you can model these actions. And you can see how well your child is understanding longer instructions. So you might give them an instruction with a couple of different things that they need to follow. A good way of modelling location words is games such as hide and seek, where you might take a teddy bear or a beanbag and hide it in different places around the house. So you can give your child clues such as, oh, I think it's under the seat. I think it's in front of the table. It's really important to also tune in to how your child is saying words at this stage. So if your child was to say something like, I falled, that is developmentally appropriate, but what we would say is just to model back the correct grammar. So you might say, oh, you fell, you hurt your knee, oh no. And another way of modelling is through modelling correct pronunciation of words. So at this stage, we would be expecting parents to understand most of what children are saying. So you shouldn't really be having any concerns with how well you're understanding your child, but they will still be making errors in their speech. So they might be dropping off the S sound in words like spider or snake to say things like pider or nake. And what we would say is just to model back the correct pronunciation and then using that idea of adding on words. So it's the spider. The spider has 8 legs. Oh, it's a hairy spider. It's running fast. So you can see how much language you can get in around a word or a few words that your child uses, because we want them to learn how to continue to put words together more and more. In the same sense, it's really good to be joining in with the play still at this stage. And typically we would be expecting children to be demonstrating a bit of role play. So a great way of encouraging this is maybe to share a story and then role play it. So you're encouraging your child to develop their imagination skills, they maybe dressing up as a character or role playing different scenes in different books. You can also use props as a way to increase your child's engagement with stories. So by giving your child a role, so if you're looking at books such as The Tiger Who Came to Tea, you might have a tiger and a teapot and a tea set, and you can show how to extend sequences in your child's play by making a cup of tea and then drinking it and then talking about, oh, it's a Bernie, and so on and so forth. Something else to think about is processing time. So some children need up to 10 seconds to be able to process words that we use. So try not to jump in immediately if you're asking your child to do something or if you comment on something through their play. It's also important to give them time. So it's easy for us to jump in and do things with them when they're playing, but just take a wee step back and see what it is that they show interest in and see what types of words they're using. Something else to be mindful of is screen time. So at this stage, the guidance is that children should only be watching 1 hour of high quality TV a day. And if your child is watching programs on TV, it's important that you co-view those programs. So sitting with your child and watching the program together, because this gives you a good opportunity to model and comment on what it is that your child is seeing. I hope you found that useful today. Like I said before, if you have any queries or concerns, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks very much.